What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh man, what the hell?
Hey, did you fucking miss us? It's the What the Hell podcast.
Probably
I'm
not.
Sean. What's
I'm
that? They,
TJ.
you didn't think they missed us? He is TJ, but he's also
Man of many books.
man of many books. How the fuck are you?
Oh, I'm hanging in here. How about you?
I am hanging in here. As we talked about before we started recording, I am suffering from the first world problem of recovering from fucking vacation.
Like, I've always wanted to slap the shit out of people that are like, I need a vacation from vacation.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, go for the motion again. I'll see if I can time the button. Go.
Oh!
That's pretty good. I like that. I timed this one pretty good in that we got back on Saturday and then drove home and it's Saturday, Sunday to recover before I went back to work. So I don't have much to bitch about, right? But it's the usual.
Well, yeah, I see. That's the smart way to do it.
Yeah.
Like you get those people that come back like the very last minute they can and they show up to work like a zombie. It's like, what the fuck did you expect?
Right. I mean, come on. But yeah, like I said, first world problem. No secret. Was on a cruise ship. The only reason I knew that the Queen died is we happened to be in Cozumel that day, and on my phone plan, Mexico is free. So I did not come off airplane mode till we got back. But my wife decided to go off of airplane mode to call the family, text the family, and all that shit. And we're sitting on the beach in Cozumel, and she's like, "Oh, the Queen died." I'm like, "Oh, well, fuck. That's kind of a big deal."
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, a little bit. And I mean, it's like, fuck, it's the only, longest reigning monarch. It's the only queen most people our age have ever known, blah, 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 fucking blah. All
She
that
was
shit.
in power for 70 fucking years.
Seriously.
You know how many fucking presidents that is?
14.
Yeah.
They did this whole thing, 14. She met so many of them. Dude, my favorite one, though, was what they started talking about, and I guess it was talked about a little bit before, but they talk about she had a wicked sense of humor. They said she was funny as hell, right? And then they showed, remember when London hosted the Olympics?
Yeah.
Way back when? Well, apparently they did this thing, and I watched a YouTube video where Daniel Craig, who was playing James Bond at the time, he goes to Buckingham Palace, meets the Queen, and then they get on a chopper and they skydive out of the chopper, right?
Oh yeah, I've heard all about it. They talk about it on the Pat McAfee show.
Clearly a stunt, but like Daniel Craig is standing there, being James Bond, and he kind of clears his throat, and she turns around, she's like, "Good afternoon, Mr. Bond." Right? And it's the one time, like, I think Daniel Craig is a hell of a fucking actor.
Oh, yeah.
He was
absolutely.
He was a great fucking Bond.
Yeah.
Just an amazing fucking Bond.
Better than Pierce Brosnan.
It's the one time. See, because I was younger, I like Pierce, and I know it was campy at that time frame, but before that, you had like Timothy with the
okay, go.
That guy was shit. Anyway,
yeah, reel it back.
I was okay with Pierce. Anyway, but Craig is just fucking amazing, right?
Yeah.
And it's the one time where he I know he's playing the role, but you can see him crack just a little bit, and then he's standing there in front of the fucking Queen,
going, holy shit, I'm about to jump out of this helicopter with the fucking Queen.
And he breaks just a little bit, right? And he gets that little Bond grin that he does every now and then. Right, and they get on the helicopter, and then clearly it's two body doubles that jump out. But the thing I read that I thought was genius was she didn't tell fucking anybody this was going to go down, and the whole royal family was like, "Oh, it's like that." And then Daniel Craig did a comment. He did a comment. He was like, he wouldn't say what they talked about, but he's like, "No, she was wickedly funny, and I loved every second I got to spend with her."
Like, I'm sure Buckingham Palace was flipping
Oh,
shit.
yeah. Oh my God. Can you imagine? But yeah, so the only reason we knew that was going on is because she came off of airplane mode in Mexico. And again, I'm first world problems, right? I had a great vacation. It was awesome. I'll tell anybody if you're on the fence about going on a fucking cruise, fucking go. Period. End of rant about vacation.
Well, I do have my own little Queen story. It's
Bring it.
it's pretty short. So the Queen dies. I'm at work, and I'm not on a cruise. I'm at work, so I'm on my cell phone. And I'm scrolling through Twitter and it pops up CNN, Queen died. Oh, man, that's crazy. So you start seeing Power 70 years, 96 years old. It's
Yeah.
like 96, pretty good run, I gotta
Absolutely.
say.
Yeah.
I mean, people hope to have runs that long. So
Oh shit, really?
So two guys get back. They were off picking up pets for work, and I go, "Did you guys hear the news?" I go, "What?" Queen Elizabeth died. Whoa, that's fucking crazy. And the one young doofus motherfucker goes, "Man, I thought she was like Betty White. I thought she'd never die." I went, "Betty White died."
Tell me, he's like, what?
He went, "Oh yeah."
Oh my God.
I
love the preface too. This young motherfucker.
Well, I'm just sitting here thinking, it's just like, it must be hard being that dumb.
Yeah, just fucking like the 2022 version of fucking Clueless.
Yeah, it's just like, do you, okay, you live in your little pretend world.
Yeah, right. Other than the Queen dying, how's the last couple of weeks been going?
They've been going. Ain't nothing too exciting to report. I mean, other than football's back, and
Hallelujah.
everybody's pretty happy about that. I know.
That's the one sound effect I don't have is fucking hallelujah. I need to have that. I'll just do the cheering. Thank you, football.
Yeah, and you need to get better cheering too. Can we not get like little kids?
That's the one that's pre-programmed into this thing. I gotta get to work on that whole Stream Deck thing where I can program shit. I'll do that at some point when there's extra hours in the day. But yes, football is back. Thank you, God.
So been enjoying that. Currently missing the game right now, but that's okay because I can catch the tail end of it.
There you go. Let's see. My couple of weeks again, vacation, great fucking vacation. I have nothing to bitch about there whatsoever. Again, if you're on the fence, go. It's a great getaway. Came back, work. You get the usual, like we talked about this before we started recording. You're coming back to at least a couple of days of some shit when you go on vacation. So
when is the last time we talked?
A couple of weeks ago.
Was it this month? I don't think it was this month.
No, it was the last part of August. Because I got on the ship September 3rd.
Okay. Oh, then I have stories for you.
Story time.
So
bring the stories. I love it. We got story time. I'm gonna do the kids laughing and cheering again. It's What the Hell Story Time with Men of Many Books.
No, this was wild. I mean, not that wild, but still pretty wild. So, what was it? So you got on the ship on the 3rd.
Yeah, so we went down to Galveston
I'm
on the 2nd. So I think we recorded on the 31st.
On 30th. Okay, so the 29th of August. I don't remember if I told you this or not. 29th was a Monday, and
Okay.
everything was normal, you know, went to work, came home, blah blah blah. We had storms that night. Tuesday, wake up, go to work, no power.
I know we talked a little bit about this. Go on.
So there's a thing, like I'm sure you guys have one too down there. It's DTE. You can pull up an outage map and
Yep.
see the outage and the area and estimated restore time. No estimated restore time.
Yep.
So I'm like, well, I'm not sitting up here with no power. So I go back home. Next day, wake up, go to work, same thing, no power. So that's Wednesday. Thursday, wake up, same thing, go to work, no power.
Jesus.
Friday, wake up, same thing, go to work, no power.
So you're a full week into this with no fucking power.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, and this is me publicly shaming myself to make sure I don't do it again. I absolutely shit the bed in this situation. So Friday, like, get up, go to work, no power, go home. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna lay back down, kind of chill, put something on, watch it. So I get the call. We got power. I'm like, all right, give me some time. Let me shower up.
Yep. Yeah.
And I'll go in. So I'm laying in bed. Let me close my eyes for 5 minutes.
Oh shit.
It's 2:30.
Oh.
Yeah. So obviously I had to call my boss and profusely apologize. Like, that was totally not my intention. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
He's like, I wanted help. I was like, I know. I totally didn't mean to do it, dude.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'll make it up to you somehow.
Oh, yeah, that fucking sucks when you come to that realization.
Yeah, but then that rolls into Labor Day weekend, right?
Oh, yeah.
So obviously, here it comes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we got through it, so it's all good. But
Nice.
yeah, that was a wild week, at least for me.
I can only fucking imagine because people don't stop dying when the power's out.
Yeah, and you also run the risk of like, okay, what if they start taking shit other places and I like them better?
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Right. Right. You want to be able to provide the service that people are
Yeah.
fucking accustomed to.
Absolutely.
And again, you work for your buddy's company who, in my limited estimation, are just badasses just based on how they handled our parents' stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just I fuck, have I even met Chris once, maybe back in the fucking day?
I don't know, because every time you were around, Michaela was around, and then they had that awkward past.
Yeah.
So I never really bring him around. It's not that I wouldn't want you to meet him. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
But it's just every time you're around, Michaela's around, and I don't know if Michaela would be comfortable. I mean, I'm sure at this point she might be. I don't know.
Right. I think it might have, like, way fucking back in the day. Anyway, neither here nor there. But just it's fucking class acts, man. That's all I can fucking say based on the limited amount of knowledge I have, and I take your word for it. Just fucking world class act motherfuckers. That's the way I look at it.
Absolutely. That's why I work for him. That's why I'm in my 6th year of working. Actually, 7th year working for him. 6th year at the current place.
Yeah. Good fucking people, but yeah, fucking. Yeah, that's the fucking scariest part of any business. Man, we ought to do I don't think we ought to do a whole fucking show, because I think we did one way back in the day. We could probably put together another couple of shows based on customer service.
Oh, easily.
And the lack thereov these days. But
I
know.
worked at, well, I've also worked at sub shops and grocery stores.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. I mean, you know, fucking yeah. We might need to fucking throw that together because I think even Jason and Lynn could put some shit into that. But yeah, you know, you fucking run that risk, right? When shit's going on and people just need to fill a need, right? Like I don't want to speak ill, but your business is not one that you really want to. The people really want to have repeat business with.
Oh, like
Yeah,
so.
I mean,
no. Well, no. Seriously, like we do pet cremations too. Like
Yeah.
you know, people's animals die, and you know,
yeah,
some will dig a hole in the backyard, some will bring them to us, and you know, give them an urn and all that, and put it on the mantle or whatever the fuck. But one of my lines when they're getting ready to leave, when they're coming to pick everything up, is, "I hope I don't see you again for a long, long time."
there you go. Yeah, but yeah, that you know, when they have an urgent need in your fucking field, they're gonna go to where they can get the job done at that
Yeah.
point in time, right? Which is I get it, but it's also kind of sad because you know deprive of probably what it would have been something better in my estimation. Again, just based on how they handled mom and dad. So okay, enough of that.
I mean,
Fucking
we want to talk cremation. I got stories for days.
again, that might be one we need to fucking put a pin in and because even that I would imagine that every story you have is a legitimate what the hell moment.
There was one moment that I could not help but send the group text for this podcast. I cremated a piece of pie today.
I forgot about that.
I was like, I don't even care if it's on the show or not. These two motherfuckers have to know about this.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I don't think we talked about it.
No.
All right, pin it. Hold,
Yeah, no,
hold
it's
on.
fine.
Hold
it
on
ain't
to that
going
one.
anywhere.
Hold to that
Believe
one.
me.
Fuck yeah, that's a what the hell moment. Oh my god. So you know, again, what the hellions, thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading. Fucking please rate, like, subscribe, all that. Hit the YouTube channel. Still don't have any emails, not even a hi email to what the hell podcast yahoo.com. So I'm keep bugging you fuckers until you do it. Just fucking HI and send. Fuck. Come on. Talking to you right there. But so little before we get into it, I didn't Jason and Lynn couldn't be with us. They had some company stuff they had to do today. So have fun with that. You do that thing, which is all good. But what I
It
didn't
almost sounded like you were announcing they died.
yeah, they're gonna come visit you at work.
Jason and Lynn are no longer with us. What happened? Fucking news to me.
No, they had a work thing they had to take care of.
Yeah, shit
So,
happens.
Usually what we do, just background into the what the hell world for the what the hellions, we'll try and come up with some topics and we'll do a group text, and then generally speaking, before we hit the record button, we do a little talk beforehand.
Discussion.
Yeah. Just like, hey, here, you know, and we catch up a little bit. Hey, here's what's going on. And then, okay, here's the topic, right? And everyone's got something. What I've done today is I've got a topic in mind, and I have not told Man of Many Books what the topic is in order to get fresh live reaction. Because
I am very unsure of, but I am rolling with.
But like, you know, and we did this a couple times, and I think there were a couple of great episodes like I did not clue you into the meth sex episode. And that was classic. Your reaction to the whole, you know, chick dismembering a body after hot meth sex. And then the other one that was will always be one of my favorites, and the classic is I didn't tell you what was going on, was the Olympic athlete with the frozen penis.
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah, like fucking. So
Get a
th-
cock sock or something.
this isn't that caliber, but I wanted to leave it fresh so it would be fresh on the recording. And what I want to bitch about a little bit, my what the hell moment, is based off of pure fucking jealousy. I'm not even gonna fucking sugarcoat it. It's pure fucking jealousy because it happens every time I go on vacation with my wife.
Okay.
For the record, I love my wife, all that shit. Okay. But
Okay. Hold on. Before we have to dump this episode,
we're not done with him. Go on.
just keep in mind this is being recorded.
It's all
put on
good.
the internet.
It's all good
Now,
because I said
now I'm gonna allow you to continue. But I'm also gonna have my finger on the trigger to cut you off.
no. Okay. Because I said this to her. Again, the background first, right? So, and TJ knows, and I probably talked about it. Clearly, we went on vacation, went on a cruise ship, right? I'm one, I really enjoy my cruise vacations. I think I've said it before. Great disconnect. One of the things that every fucking cruise ship has is a casino, right?
Okay, I know exactly where you're going with this.
So every fucking trip, every fucking cruise we go on, we spend a little bit of time in the casino.
And she gets hot.
And she fucking wins. Like,
breaks.
I'm a fucking, to a degree, we're both fucking cheap asses. Like, I pay plenty. Let's try that one again. We play the penny slots, right? Which makes no fucking sense, right? Because I don't want to play the dollar slots, but I'll go drop $5 a bet at roulette all day fucking long. But when it comes to the slot machines, I want to bet like 30, 40 cents at a time. Anyway.
Yeah. See, that makes sense to me though, because like, I mean, that's how you make slots last. I mean, you start betting slots like dollar slots, like you're gonna blow through money, and like I don't bring that much money to a casino.
Right, because you know, like you don't walk. Okay, so disclaimer, people, I don't give a fuck if it's Vegas or Oklahoma or Louisiana or fucking Detroit that has casinos or a cruise ship. You do not walk into a fucking casino expecting to win money.
No.
Don't fucking do it, because you will be disappointed every fucking time. Okay? Walk in with zero expectation of walking out of there having made money.
Well, okay? I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a little hope. Like, I walk into a casino, like, man, I hope I win some money. Let's see what happens.
But there's a difference between hope and expectation.
Oh no, I don't expect anything. I mean, it's all a shot in the dark.
Yeah, definitely hope. I'm not saying don't walk in with hope. I am saying don't walk in with the fucking expectation, because you're going to get let down every time.
Oh. And well, I mean, if you have an expectation of winning, you should not be betting.
Agreed. 1,000,000% agreed. Right. So here's what happened on this last fucking trip. Last week, you know, we're enjoying ourselves. We're having a good vacation. We go down to the casino, and like everybody else, right? And again, I don't have a gambling problem. I'm not a diehard gambler, but you go to certain machines. Like, oh, this looks kind of cool. I'll try it out. The bet looks okay. And the one thing that's happened 1,000,000% with fucking slot machines is, if you remember the old school slot machines, there was one line to win on. You had to land in the center.
Now it's all over the damn place.
Now it's like 40 fucking lines. They've created every damn thing, which is an excuse to make you bet more, right?
Yeah, anyway. But it's fun on the penny slots, hitting that max bet, and boom.
Well, depending on where you go, because like you feel comfortable on the penny slot, but then you look at the max bet and it's $6 a spin. That's where I'm like, I'm fucking out. Like I would, and I'll tell you why though. I'll tell you why.
That's when you just have to be picky with your machines.
Yeah, exactly. But I will go drop $5 on per bet on the roulette table, because if I hit a number, the payback is 35-1.
Yeah.
Right. It's worth it. If you bet $6, the payback's not 35-1 on a slot machine, even on a penny. Sorry. No. Right. Anyway, so we find this bank of machines that we like, and it's I don't know what they call it, Little Devil or Red Devil or something. Anyway, you set down the machine. If you hit 3 Little Devil faces, it goes to a bonus round and all that kind of stuff, right? So we're playing these penny machines, and she's at the end. I'm right next to her, and again, the second reason that we're in the casino so much is that she had free drinks while we're playing in the casino. That's not normal on a cruise ship. It's normal in Vegas. It's not normal on a cruise ship. So it's like, hey, if we want to have something to drink, we go to the casino, play a little bit, get a free drink, go somewhere else, come back. So we're playing these 2 machines. And again, I'm not going in with the expectation to win any money, because I know that's probably not going to happen. So I'm just sitting there and I'm enjoying myself, and I want to hit the bonus round or whatever. She's not even paying attention, right? She'll hit the button. Like nowadays, slot machines, you don't even have to crank the arm anymore. It's
no.
There's a button. Yeah. And I'm like, I want to hear the, and let it go. And some of them have it, some of them don't. Some do.
You're old.
No argument there, fucker.
I mean,
fuck you. God damn it, TJ.
I want to do this in the slot machine.
Asshole.
I want my rotary phone.
No, I'm you know me, I'm a techie. I like my fucking cell phone. I don't want the rotary phone. But so, we're going along, and again, I'm at this point I'm happy because I'm not really winning, but I'm not really losing. So I can sit here and I can keep playing and enjoying myself. When the guy comes around, when we work the system, not gonna lie, she didn't want something to drink. I'm like, hey, order me something. And she'd come around, order something, and he'd come back and bring it and hand it to me, right? So I'm drinking for free. She's not even really paying attention. And I'm not really paying attention. And then I look over, and the video screen on her machine is fucking shitting coins, right? And the lights are going off, ding, 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 ding. And I look over, and the 3 wheels are like double, triple, double, something or other. And on a 50-cent bet, she hit $447.
Oh, gotta love it. Way to go. Way to go.
I'm like, first of all, come on, that's pretty fucking badass. I don't even know what she had spent at that point. But
who cares?
And on a penny machine,
she probably didn't spend $447.
No, nowhere near. And on a penny machine, right? That's 44,700 credits, right? So it looks bigger. You got to do the math in your head, like, oh, that's. But and so she looks over and is like, oh, okay, right? And I'm in one hand I'm happy, in the other hand I'm like, every fucking cruise, what? And here's my what the hell moment. I want to be that person one fucking time.
Do you ever get lucky in the casino?
Not that fucking hot. Like, I think the most I won on a machine this trip was fucking $40.
That's not bad though.
She hit 447, and it happens so what the hell is it with there's someone in your circle of friends that's that lucky fucking person, and none of the luck rubs off on you, right? None of it rubs off on you. It's always somebody else, and you look over like, God bless America. Fuck. Like, and I'm looking at my wife, I'm like, fuck. Every fucking time.
Well, no, because I'm starting to think this is like a trend because
It
you
is-
seem to be no, hold on. There's a theory behind this now. Like I'm starting to think this is a trend because like you just might be other people's good luck charm to the detriment of yourself.
I'll take
Because
that.
no, because when we went up north, you, me, Michaela, Madison, and Maverick, I hit at the casino, and Michaela hit
And
at the
Michaela,
casino.
and I did not. And I did not.
I mean, we were hoping for you. At least my response was, "I hit. Who wants a beer?"
Yeah. Yeah. And then shortly after, Michaela finally hit. And I'm going, oh, man, fuck. Man,
I was hoping
you know what?
played a few more.
That's the theory I'm going to go with. I'm going to take that. I'm going to turn the what the hell moment into a positive for me, and that I don't hit, but I'm everybody's good fucking luck charm, because she's sitting right next to me, and it happens anytime we go to a casino. So if we're in the cruise we went on in February, right? Which was probably my favorite cruise of all time because it was a COVID cruise, so it wasn't full. You know, it was just great. And we're in the casino, and my dad's, I come in from something, and I'm just checking, and his wife is over here, and she's like, yeah, he went over there. And I look over, and he's playing the Wheel of Fortune slot, right? Because all the slots have themes for those that aren't slot people. Nowadays, they all have themes. So, you know, there's a Game of Thrones slot, there's a Wonder Woman slot, there's fucking, I don't know, you name it, there's a slot machine for it, right?
Well, in 2022, if you haven't seen a slot machine, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So he's over playing the Wheel of Fortune slot. And I look over, and he's sitting there, and he's doing one of these, right? For those not watching the YouTube channel, go watch the fucking YouTube channel. You'll see what I'm doing.
No, he was doing the two finger parent way.
Come hither.
Come here. I got something to show you.
So I walk over, and he's got this grin on his face, and he points up, right? And at the top of the slot machine is the wheel, right? So that's the bonus game. When you hit the right number of the right things on the slot rollers, or whatever the fuck you call them. Yeah. It generates the bonus game, and then it does the wheel. And I look up, and it's sitting right at 1,000. And I'm like, oh, cool for you, Dad. That's $10. He's like, no, this is a dollar machine. I'm like, oh, it was $1,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
He had $1,000 on a fucking Wheel of Fortune $1 slot machine. And I'm like, that's awesome. Damn it. Right? And I'm like, shit. That's fucking great. Do I hit anything that cruise? No. Nothing even close. 2 days later, what does he do? Goes back to the Wheel of Fortune machine. Hits another $500 fucking dollars. Son of a, come on. This leads right into your theory. I'm glad we're talking about this, because your theory is fucking awesome.
No, but I also understand that feeling, because I think we've all been there where, I mean, maybe not to your degree, because damn, like, I got a story, Michaela got a story, your dad got a story, Stephanie got a story, everybody got a story.
Everybody
Sean,
but
we going to Vegas.
Everybody but me's got a fucking story. No, fuck that. Fuck that. I had to go to Vegas for work last year, and my boss was hitting at the fucking roulette table.
Tell you what, if I hit, I'll give you some.
God. That's what it is. I'm the good luck charm. I am Dane Cook in Good Luck Chuck.
I'll tell you what, you just stand next to me and light my cigarettes and get me drinks.
Right? Oh my God. But I mean, it just, again, it illustrates the point. Like, now I won't take credit for my dad's hit, because I wasn't even in the casino at the time he hit it. I was just walking in. I don't even remember what I was doing. But I was sitting right next to the
But it was
wife.
the energy. It's the energy.
Yeah. But I was sitting right next to the wife when she hit the 447. And on the first cruise, very similar story. Last day, she had $10 in her player bank. And we walked out of there with 330 from that 10 fucking bucks. I'm like, because she hit the bonus game, and then the bonus game retriggered, and I'm sitting there going, oh, look, that's $100. That's great. And that's 150. And 25 more free games. Fuck. Look, that's 200. Okay. What? Wow. 300. Cash the fuck out now. We're out of here.
So the first time I ever went to the casino.
Now let's paint the picture for the what the hellions that are not in the Detroit area. How many casinos are in Detroit now?
There are 3, I believe. There's an MGM Grand, Motor
Yep.
City, and I forget the other one.
Oh God, what is the other one? Greektown.
Freetown, that's what it is. There are 3 in the Metro Detroit area, but you have to be 21 to go in.
And they're not quite Vegas size, but they're sizable.
Oh, they're fucking huge. Don't
Yeah.
get it twisted. Like, there's plenty to do. Like, if you want to come to Detroit and go to a casino, you won't be disappointed.
Now, and then Detroit voted those in because everybody was going over to Windsor.
Yeah.
Through the bridge or the tunnel. So again, those that are not familiar with Detroit, you can go over to Canada, there's a bridge and there's a tunnel, right? It's a fucking 10-minute drive. You can go over and the casinos were legal there.
Yeah.
And this all happened since I've been gone. But again, I'm assuming, Detroit legalized it because they didn't want people going over to fucking Windsor to fucking gamble, and they figured they could make some money.
Well, I was about to say Detroit legalized it because they went, we're leaving a lot of money on the table right now.
Yeah. And
Same
then
with sports gambling.
Yeah. And so, who was first, MGM Grand or Motown?
I don't even remember. But
It's been a minute.
Yeah, I mean, they've been open for like 20 fucking years.
Yeah, big fucking casinos right in the heart of downtown Detroit. Anyway, go on.
But you had to be 21 to go to those. So we had just, like, me personally, I just turned 18, and most of my friends were 18 at the time. So
And that's significant because going to Windsor.
No, it has nothing to do with going to Windsor, because there are Indian casinos in Michigan.
Yes, there are.
Which you only have to be 18 to go.
Correct. Okay.
You don't have to be 21. So we went up to Soaring Eagle in Mount Pleasant.
I forgot there was one because I'm going, Indian Sault Ste. Marie, where we went.
No.
I forgot about Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, there's one in Mount Pleasant. So we all planned just like a big old weekend trip. And we were like, let's go to fucking Mount Pleasant, fucking gamble. Yep. So, we're all 18. First time at casino, just like, it's awesome.
Yep.
I found my game. Like, I know people like blackjack. I know you said like what, roulette?
Roulette. I like blackjack too, but I get more hooked on roulette because again, as soon as you hit that number and they hand you that winnings, you're like, this is fucking cool.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. I'm not a blackjack guy because like some people would be like, you're supposed to do this, you fucked up the rotation and fucked everything up. And I'm like, I don't
the
know.
People that are counting the cards and
yeah, I'm flying by the seat of my pants here, dude. Like, this is a weekend trip. I don't come here every week like you do. But my game was 3-card poker.
Okay.
And I don't remember exactly how much I bet now. I mean, it was so many fucking years ago. But I remember it was getting towards the end of our trip, and I was just sitting there playing. I just generally enjoyed it. I wasn't up too much or down too much, kind of stayed even.
You had a good time. You were able to enjoy your time there.
Yeah, there was never any like panic, like, oh, well, I'm going to be out of money here, but there was never any like, oh, cruel, I'm up like crazy amount of money.
Okay, that's fair.
So it's good. So it's getting towards the end, and somehow, one way or another, 3-card poker, I hit a straight flush.
Oh.
And I wasn't betting big, so I walked out of there with $400. But to walk out of there with $400 at 18 years old,
feeling like a champ, baby.
I was king shit,
Yeah.
and you couldn't tell me otherwise.
Hell yeah. Hell yes. I felt that, like, again, I told you I went to Vegas. Shit. I don't even know what fucking month. I'm going to say it was September last year for work, right? Big meetings. We're at the Venetian.
You found the White Castle?
Found the White Castle, right? You know the whole story. That's when my buddy introduced me to roulette. And I walked out of Vegas without losing money, right? I walked in, I gambled, right? But I walked out with the same amount of money I walked in at. And I'm going, who the fuck leaves Vegas even?
Hey, dude, do not question. Just go. Just go. Get the fuck on the plane. Get the fuck on the plane right now.
Exactly. Like, I fucking broke even in Vegas. Nobody does that. So yeah, I completely relate to your fucking walking out of there $400 richer, 18. Like, I'm the fucking man.
Well, and then I did a smart thing too, which I'm super proud of myself. I hit the 400, and then I was like, I'm done. I got up from the table and I just drank fucking pop the rest of the time.
Yep. Yeah. That's where some people, and I get it, right? Because it feels good to hit, right?
It does.
You want to get that feeling again, and that's where some people, just kind of fuck up, and it's like I think when my dad hit that 1,000, like, he's like, I'm putting this much away, and I'm taking this much of the winnings, and I'm going to keep playing, but but no, it was like, I got $1,000. I think I'm going to play 100. I'm putting 900 away.
Oh, okay.
Right?
That's a fair amount. That's a fair amount.
Yeah. And then he hit another 500. But again, that's when, like, when on the first cruise, when she hit 300, I'm like, walk away, cash out now. It's not getting any better.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You'll spend another $100 trying to get there, and you go, oh man, I walked out with 200 instead of 3. And to my wife's credit, right? That's exactly what she did, because she hit 447 and she cashed out more than 4 and kept playing. And she did that. I'm going to say it was the second or third day of the cruise out of 7. Right.
Yeah.
So she's great about that. But that's where everybody, especially the ones that have a gambling problem, they want to hit that high again where they're like, oh shit, this is great. But in my experience, once you get it once, it's not happening again for a while. It's certainly not happening again on the same fucking trip.
Yeah, well, that's my theory too, is like, once I hit something, I'm like, this, like, okay, there's my luck. Bye.
Yep. Yeah. That's the apex of the trip right there. It's not getting any fucking better.
Well, like, going back to Sault Ste. Marie, like, I hit that $50 and I was like, cash out. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And you're like, why? I'm like, I just hit $50.
I turned 20 into 50. I'm good.
That's it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you 1,000,000%. And I want to be the guy that hits that number one time, that does something good. And the problem I have now, this is the skeptic in me, and this ties back into our whole cell phone conversation back in the day, is the slot machines today are all computer programmed, right?
Yes.
There's very few that are the old school mechanical, again, pull the lever, the dials are mechanical and spin,
Yes.
right? But most of them are computer programmed. So just like your cell phones are programmed to start fucking up just around the time that it's time for upgrade, there's programming into these slot machines that only pay out so much every so often. It's in the background, but I will not believe that it's as random as the quote unquote rules are supposed to be.
I've had this argument before, and like, this might just be me being naive and believing there might be just maybe some good in the world, but I mean, I feel like the Gaming Commission wouldn't allow that. Like, there's got to be rules and regulations to this. There's got to be.
I would agree, but I would think that, again, because as elaborate as some of these machines are, and you've seen them, right? These
Yeah.
machines that have the video screens that are, 87-inch fucking TV screens turned this way so that there's,
Why do we need that?
I mean, it's insane, right? That the programmers bury that shit that makes it so hard to fucking see. Yeah, just like, and again, I know you're an Android guy, but every Android I had started fucking up 6 months before upgrade. And it was a little annoying. And then 5 months, it was a little more annoying. 4 months, it was a little more. So that you were 30 days away from your upgrade. And you're like, give me a new fucking phone now.
See, mine doesn't do that anymore. I've had my phone for like 2 years.
And I will say that's my experience back in the day, back when you were still in contracts, right? No one has a contract anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, you're talking about upgrade times, which
Yeah.
I absolutely agree with because I've had the same experience. But
Yeah,
I'm just
everybody did.
I'm just telling you, like it's not like that with me anymore.
Yeah. And no, I don't think it's like that with anybody anymore because everyone's paying full price for the phone. They're doing it over 24, 36 months because everyone's doing payments on them, right? But back in the day, right, when you literally got a $1,000 phone for $87
$200
plus tax
Yeah.
because you were locked into a fucking contract, they were
Years.
programmed to start fucking up, especially the Androids. There were, and I think you brought this up before. Apple got caught doing it.
Oh, I was just about to bring it up again. Like Apple's been proven to do it.
There was one brand that stood the test of time, and you'll never get me to believe that they were programming it that way. They're gone now. BlackBerry. That shit was solid all the fucking time.
See, and obviously this was like in that time, like the smartphone wasn't out yet. Like it was coming, or it might have been out. Like maybe the first iPhone was out, but people didn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah, they were still enthralled with the Palm Pilot phone.
Well, and that was my thing. It was like this was around the time of like the T-Mobile Sidekick where you could slide up and you had the full keyboard.
Oh yeah, you had the fucking flip thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that motherfucker. That thing was huge too.
But I had a BlackBerry with a full keyboard.
So I had the blue one.
Yeah, I had the blue one too.
And then after that, they had the one, I think it was the 8230 that still had the full keyboard, but they had shrunk it down. It was black. I loved that fucking phone. I might still have it over here.
I have never loved texting more than on that phone.
Oh, yeah.
That keyboard was awesome. Like going from that, like knowing what that is to having to deal with touchscreen keyboards nowadays, I would much rather deal with that.
Dude, that blue one and again, everyone was wearing their phones on their hips at that point with the slide-in holster that was foolproof, and then the tack wheel on the side where you scroll and you can click it, right? Never had a problem with that fucking phone. Ever. And that's exactly my point, was the advent of the iPhone and the Galaxy killed BlackBerry because they had it fucking cornered, and they even started tweaking their designs. Remember?
They just didn't keep up.
Well, they had the one that was the brick phone that was small. I don't think it was the Curve. What the fuck was the name of it? But it was every keyboard button had 2 letters, but it was much smaller. I had that one too. But yeah, they never fucked up. They were rock fucking solid, and it didn't push you into the fucking upgrade cycle specifically the way Google did back in the day, and then Apple got away with it for a long time. But then, yeah, to your point, a couple times, it was like, yeah, we've built it in the software where you're going to need a new one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, so go off on that tangent to bring it back to the talk about the fucking computerized slot machines, right?
Mm-hmm.
And take that to the next level, right? Because like on the cruise ship, they have a fucking crane machine, but what's at the bottom of the crane machine is stacks of fucking money. right?
Oh yeah.
Down, grab, come up. Oh shit, I dropped it. Which are also programmed to only pay out a certain number of times. And
I can
the
tell
other
you for a fact they're not.
and the other ones, like the ones that you've got to spin the key to a certain spot and then it pushes in and it's always that much off,
Yeah.
that are programmed to pay out a certain number of times. No, they are. 100% they are. And the crane machines too, believe it or not.
They're not.
They are. I
They're
can punch
not.
it. I'll find the fucking articles and send them to you.
You go ahead and find the articles. I used to work for a company.
I know. I remember these days. Tell that story. That's a cool fucking story where you were
What
working for the
story?
where you were working for the fucking fulfillment center.
Which
Yeah,
one? I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
When you were down here and you had all the boxes of the fucking stuffed animals and you were doing all that shit.
Are you talking about the plush dive?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So before I moved back up here to Michigan, I mean, not that I don't have a pretty good job now. I mean, my job ain't nothing to shake a stick at.
Yep.
I'm pretty well taken care of.
Right.
But I also had a pretty cool job back down in Texas. It was for a vending company, and it's not like Cheetos and Doritos, but it's all those like you'll see those like machines where you put the quarters in the slots and you push it in, you'll pull it back out. Kids will get like a sticker or like they'll put it in the top, turn
The little plastic egg
the little
thing.
capsule.
Yeah.
Yeah, the capsule.
Capsule. There you go.
So I mean that was my deal. And one of the things we also dealt with was crane machines. And our crane machines were not rigged. I can tell you that for a fact because I had to work on a few of them and make sure they were at proper settings. So, anyways, so we also had to get, my job was warehouse, which was, pretty much making sure the warehouse, was taken care of, fully stocked, getting orders ready for drivers, da 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 da. So one of the tasks was called the plush toss. So pretty much we would stack up huge boxes of stuffed animals in the middle of a bay, and then we would all grab a garbage bag and walk around and take one out of each fucking box, and then that's a bag, boom. So that goes in an order. So eventually, like when it comes to like big holidays like Christmas and stuff, like this was specifically Christmas, like we have to prepare a bunch.
Oh, fuck yeah.
In preparation, that way we don't get behind. So, like, we fill up the bay, and then we have just a big pile of, stuffed animals in garbage bags. And then right behind it is just a big stack of pallets. And so it's getting towards the end of the day, and my coworker Don, still one of the coolest people I've ever worked with.
Oh, this is a great story.
And I don't have the video anymore. I wish I did. So
I remember this video now. Oh my God.
I'm like, Don, I want to dive into this pile of stuffed animals. I'm like, will you film me? He's like, yeah. Because I mean, he was an older dude. He was like in his 50s. He was in the military before, but he was just like the coolest motherfucker I've ever met.
Yeah.
And so he's like, yeah. So, I get up on the pallets and I'm standing there. Meanwhile, Don's got my phone. And as soon as I stand up, he goes, and I couldn't hear him, but he goes, here we have the rare turtlehead snapper getting ready to make his descent. And then I just do a front flip into this pile of stuffed animals. And he goes, and he's dead.
That was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. Giant pile. I mean, can't overstate how big this pile of stuffed animals was.
Yeah, but I mean, It sounds like, I know it sounds like super monotonous, but they would let me put my headphones in and just listen to whatever the fuck I wanted. So
Oh
like
yeah.
I would just put headphones in and just break time, cool.
Yeah, whatever can make the fucking warehouse workers move faster, they're all for it. I think
Well, when
Amazon
you,
does the same thing pretty much.
well, yeah, but it wasn't even like the warehouse you're thinking of. Like on the daily, there was like three people in the warehouse. It was like
Yeah.
me, Don, and Delia. That was it.
I remember every now and then you bring home fucking something for the kids and all that shit. They loved it. It was good times.
Well, before I moved back up here, my computer desk down there was like completely decked out with like sets of toys we had.
Yeah. Well, because that's some cool shit though.
Yeah, they did.
That's some really fucking cool shit. Like, hey, can I snag some of these? And they'd be like, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, the dude I worked for was the coolest dude ever.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Dan, can I take like 6 of these? Go ahead, dude. I don't fucking care.
That was so tie that in. You'll I probably told you this story, probably not on the show before. But so COVID hits, right? At the time, I'm still working in the janitorial field.
Yeah.
And COVID's starting to get real and everybody starts panic buying. Right? And I remember being on the phone with the wife, like, we should probably hit HEB
somewhere.
just because, right? Everyone's doing it, and I don't want to be left out, right? And again, we've talked about, like, I remember the pasta aisle at the HEB you worked at was bare. Like, it looked like bunk beds for a fucking orphanage.
Like
how bad it was.
I will say this. I will say this. And recently I've gotten back into it, but I wasn't even really into it then. But when COVID started, and like the whole time you were talking about, and I walked into my local grocery store to go grocery shopping, and I looked at the shelves and I saw there was not one single fucking thing of ramen on the shelf. I was just like,
you know, the world's coming to end. The
I'm
world
like,
is coming to an end when there's no
we're
fucking
doomed.
ramen.
We're doomed. There's
Yeah.
no like there's always ramen. There's always ramen.
No. So okay, so quiz time. Quiz time. This is Texas. You've been here. You've lived here. There was one type of ramen left on the shelf. Everything else was gone.
Okay.
TJ, what kind of ramen was left on the shelf?
Okay, so knowing Texas, I know chicken went first because you motherfuckers down there love chicken.
Was not chicken.
No, I know it wasn't chicken. I'm trying to think. Okay, so like I said, I haven't been in the ramen game that much until recently. What kind of ramen is this? Is this like the top ramen, or is this like the?
Shockingly enough, it was both top ramen and the cup of soup ramen.
Cup of soup ramen. So
it was both. It was both, and it was the same flavor for both brands.
I'm not saying this is my guess. I'm asking if this was one of the flavors as well.
I can't fucking. All I see is books.
I'm trying.
The visual's not working. Is that? I can't fucking read that.
Maruchan or whatever.
Maruchan was one of the brands. It wasn't that flavor that you were showing.
No, that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to know.
That was that brand of packaged ramen and another brand of the cup of soup, but it was the same flavor for both that was left on the shelf. Everything else was gone. All of the bowl of ramen and the picante flavor and all that shit. You know,
well, I'm not thinking about the picante flavor because it's Texas.
Oh yeah. Like remember the big super meals that were 75 cents that we loved. Those were long gone.
No, yeah, like I've gone off of that.
Yeah.
I'm
So
thinking,
you're past that.
I'm thinking like the packet.
Yep.
So
okay. What was left?
So what was left?
The shelf is bare minus this one flavor for two different brands of ramen. Right now, I need the fucking Jeopardy fucking music playing.
So
Da, da, da,
I have it narrowed
da,
down to
da,
2. I'm just
da,
not sure which one I
da,
want to
da,
go
da,
with.
da, 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 da,
All right.
da,
All right, I got my
da,
answer.
da, 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 boom, boom. Final Jeopardy. Your
So
answer is
I feel like you might have told this to me before. I don't remember, but for some reason, my brain is going shrimp.
nailed it. Nailed it. Everything else gone. Regular beef, regular chicken, spicy beef, spicy chicken, picante, mac and cheese,
Soy sauce, which is
soy
formerly known
sauce,
as Oriental,
but all of the shrimp ramen still fucking left on the shelf.
which I don't get. I like shrimp ramen.
Oh yeah, the hot and spicy shrimp, like especially the cup of soup ramen, the hot and spicy beef, the hot and spicy chicken, hot and spicy shrimp. That shit's amazing. So now that we've digressed on that, back to it. So I'm in the janitorial field, and I'm calling the wife, and I'm going, we should probably stock up a little bit, not because we need to, but because everybody else is, right? And what was the number one item that everyone was stocking up on?
For some reason, toilet paper, because
Toilet paper.
Everybody thought just like, I'm not going to work, so I guess I'll spend all day shitting.
Right. So all the pasta's gone, all the ramen's gone, all the ass wipe is gone.
That's why you're shitting all day, is because all the pasta and all the ramen's gone.
Right. So fortunately, at this point, I'm a franchise business consultant in the janitorial field, and I've got a relationship with a company that provided janitorial supplies, which means
Suppliers.
a lot of the customers we had not only would get cleaning through us, they would get their janitorial supplies, so their paper towels, their soap, and their toilet paper, right? And so I had a thought. This is, to me, this was one of my few strokes of genius in my life, right? No toilet paper anywhere. Everyone's freaking out. I call our supplier, right, our rep, and I'm like, hey, are you having the same run on toilet paper that HEB and Walmart's having? He's like, nah, man, I got a fucking warehouse full. I'm like, bro, pull me a case. Set it aside. I'll pick it up on the way home. Charge it to the fucking company account, right? Because the case pack, in most cases, for a commercial toilet paper, household rolls, is 96 fucking rolls. Not 12, not 24, 96, a giant fucking box of 96 rolls of toilet paper. And I ran into the guy that was the owner of the company, and I was like, dude, I said, hey, here's what's going on. I said, I'm charging this to the company account. I'll pay you cash for this. He looked at me and he went, I'll buy you a box of toilet paper, bro. You're good. And I ran to my boss, who was the number 2 in the company, and I was like, hey, Ryan, and he and I are still friends to this day. He's an amazing dude. I'm like, Ryan, I just did this. You might want to think about it. And he looked at me and he goes, McPhee, you're a fucking genius. Call him and tell him to put one aside for me too. I'll pick it up on the way home.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean,
sure
there's
enough,
nothing wrong with using your resources.
Oh my God. Right. So I run home and I come in and I walk in the fucking house with this giant fucking box of toilet paper, which to this day we haven't used at all. And I'm like, honey, we're good. We can shit for months.
Well, yeah, but you also had that security. Like, I don't have to worry about all these other fucking psychos out here in these stores trying to fill their fucking carts.
So that day we go to HEB where you used to work, and we're grabbing things here and there just to kind of stock up a little bit, not to the degree that everybody else is panic buying, right? And in there, and you know, everyone's freaking out, and they had toilet paper they had brought in from Mexico, but it was a 6-roll pack or something, right? And you can get 2, right? And everyone's guys, watch this on YouTube, what the hellions. And everyone's snagging this stuff. And my wife wants to go over them. I'm like, honey, we're good. We got 96 rolls. She's like, don't say that shit out loud. People come to the house. I'm like, what the fuck you think this is? Walking Dead? They're gonna come assault our house for fucking toilet paper?
Why are you trying to buy toilet paper when we have 96 fucking rolls?
Like
What's wrong with
90
you?
96 fucking rolls.
You want
I
trouble
will-
digits?
At
How
this
much
point,
the shit?
I will
Shit,
share
the shit
with
that much change your diet. Good lord. 96. Stop it. Stop it. I know you're Mexican. Stop it.
like I will even share a couple with my mother-in-law. It's that we got enough fucking rolls, and I'm sure we've still got most of it left. But yeah,
You could be like toilet paper Santa Claus right now. You get a roll. You get a roll.
oh my god. Well,
Which
again,
which I don't understand. Why was it toilet paper? That's the thing I don't understand. Because like, if it was
I don't
one of the
know.
if it was one of the symptoms of getting COVID, like shitting your brains out, I would probably understand that.
I don't know.
that
Why was
wasn't-
it? Why was it toilet paper, pasta, and fucking ramen and
Why-
canned corn?
But yeah, but why did people just all of a sudden act like there was going to be a cop outside everybody's door, and when you try to walk out of your house, they're going to point a gun at you and go, "Where are you fucking going?" Like, to the grocery store, man. It's okay.
I don't know what. I can't speak to it. I don't know what was the cause of the great toilet paper shortage of fucking 2020.
It still boggles my mind.
Well, I mean, it goes to the fragile nature of the human psyche. Like when, like down here, right? You can't relate to this because you weren't here, but you can relate to it because you've lived here. So when the freeze happened here and the gas stations weren't getting their fucking semi truckloads of gas, and everybody ran to the fucking gas station, emptying the giant fucking underground tanks, right? And they're telling them, people, don't do this. You're fucking up the supply.
And you're probably getting shitty gas.
And everyone was doing it anyway, to the point where gas stations were running out of gas
Shut her down.
because people were panic buying.
You want a Snickers? I can help you. You want gas?
Yeah, you're
SOL.
fucked. Here's milk and eggs. You get no fucking gas. Right? Same thing with the fucking toilet paper, the ramen, the pasta, and any canned product. Plenty of fucking beef and fucking chicken on the shelves. Right?
World was ending. Yeah,
World was ending. No one wants chicken wings.
Well, yeah, because it's $9 for a fucking drumstick.
Right? Right? Oh my god. But again, and everyone's going, oh fuck, here they go on another tangent. No. This is proof where TJ's theory actually proves correct, where I am the lucky charm because I was able to get 96 rolls of fucking toilet paper when nobody else could get any.
If you're not used to tangents by now, you haven't listened to this podcast long enough. And if you don't like tangents, this podcast probably isn't for you. Not trying to be mean, just being honest.
And I'm sorry, you can't tell me that wasn't interesting. That was fucking interesting. Someone else is going, how this fucker managed to get 96 rolls of toilet paper when no one else can get any?
It's connections. Like, you had connections. You had the supplier connection.
Everyone's got a guy, right? You got a guy? I had a guy.
Well, yeah, especially because he's like, I have a warehouse full. Of course you do. Companies aren't ordering your product right now.
No, they were more worried about soap and fucking sanitizer. They forgot about fucking toilet paper. And I'm like, gimme.
Yeah,
Gimme.
well, but I'm sure, like, once the thing came down where it was like everybody stayed the fuck home, like, the order for toilet paper went down. Like, I'm sure sanitizer and soap were all there.
Oh my god, the demand for sanitizer and the touchless sanitizer dispensers was in fucking insane. And these overseas companies, there were three major products at that point that went through the roof. One was obviously hand sanitizer, right? You saw all the news where all these alcohol companies, on top of making their alcohol, what do they make?
Sanitizer.
They went to an alcohol based sanitizer. So your hands were fucking perfectly clean, but they smelled like vodka the whole fucking time. So that
Sorry
was
about
one.
it.
The second part was the touchless dispensers, right? You didn't want to pump your hand.
We have
underneath
one at
it.
work. We have one at
Right.
work.
And so the Asian manufacturers literally threw together the biggest pieces of shit fucking dispensers that took 8 AA batteries
Oh, see, no, our plug's in.
to
Ours plugs in.
to spit out this fucking shitty ass sanitizer, not the gel, right? This straight up liquid that would just
Oh,
go
no.
that would go right
Yeah.
under your hand.
No, we got
Right.
the good one. It's
And
like,
they would charge fucking 80-90 bucks per fucking dispenser, right?
I think we paid like $250 for
Yeah,
ours.
it was insane. And the third thing that became immediately fucking profitable was the fucking electrostatic dispenser, electrostatic sprayers, which were a backpack mounted sprayer that you would that held 2 gallons of some form of disinfectant liquid, and then the sprayer would come out, but it would slightly positively charge the particles. So when you sprayed it on something, it would actually stick to it and spread out and disinfect the surface. They were great.
Mhm.
They were starting to become the rage before COVID, right? Then COVID hit.
Well, I
And-
mean, any cleaning product that was
but
around during COVID took
this-
off.
this was a huge disinfectant where like you would spray one surface, and because it was charged, it wouldn't bundle up. It would actually spread out automatically and actually
Yeah.
go over things. It was great. The problem was, where were they manufactured?
Probably China.
More specifically, the
Okay.
preferred brand was manufactured in Wuhan, China. Yeah.
Ooh.
The preferred brand that was the
So-
brand standard, right? Because we ordered $20,000 worth of these pieces of equipment were manufactured in fucking Wuhan, China, where the virus fucking originated,
Cool. Probably shouldn't open these boxes. Probably should send them back.
and fucking were delayed in port for I don't know how long. But I
Oh
tell
yeah,
you,
because that fucking ship got caught in the canal.
fucking
What
so
a shit show this has been.
oh my god. So we finally start getting these things in, right? And then we got to start going and disinfecting. Like I did this one place that was a customer of ours, was a good customer, and I rather than do it to give it to a franchisee, I disinfected it personally at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. 30,000 square foot facility. I'm in there in the full fucking bunny suit with this thing disinfecting everyone because it's a call center,
Yeah.
right? You want to talk the fucking worst. There were 2 bad places to be in the height of COVID: call center and a fucking cruise ship. You were guaranteed to get fucking COVID because you were sitting right across from somebody that was on the phone, talking, and their spittle was spraying everywhere. So this place spent an inordinate amount of money for us going in there and because they didn't have all the safety precautions like the plexiglass and all that. They learned it later. An inordinate amount of money going in and disinfecting their place so that their people would come to work. Because not only were they a call center, guess what kind of call center they were?
What?
Health insurance.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway,
See, I was on the luckier side, like, because I work for a smaller company. There's usually like me and like 2 or 3 other guys at my location. There's 2 other guys at the other location. So once COVID hit, we called a meeting, and me and Chris led this meeting.
try that again.
No, it is what it is. Meeting. I said meeting. You know what I mean, people. But But it was pretty much just like, all right, guys. So we got to be as safe as possible. We don't know what we're dealing with here. Stay the fuck home.
Yep.
Like, come to work, do your grocery shopping, go home.
So again, this leads me. The more we talk about this, the more I fucking love your theory about being this kind of fucking lucky charm, in that everybody else around me gets the benefit except for me, right? But it plays into it. So we talked about my wife hitting at the casino. We talked about my luck in getting toilet paper during COVID, and then the other part of that, again, I was a franchise business consultant in the janitorial field at the height of COVID.
But at the same time, you have luck because you did get the toilet paper. Well, it wasn't monetary; it was still some luck.
I'll go there. And at that point, they were like, "Well, okay, we still need someone to go to the office to get the deliveries of, because we tried to order extra soap and all this shit for our customers, soap and disinfectant and all that. Someone needs to go to the office and be there
and receive it. Yeah,
I was the closest one.
I'll do it.
So I spent, oh God, I don't even know how many days sitting in my office alone, just making fucking phone calls like, hey, everything okay? What do you need? Da, da, da. Rather than having to go out and visit customers, I'm in my office in jeans and a t-shirt and a fucking hat, rather than going to visit customers by myself. And I had a pretty easy time during COVID. I was pretty fucking lucky.
Well, yeah, because
I had a job, I got paid.
And once you were finished making your phone calls, you're like, what's on YouTube?
Yeah. Wait here. Oh, hey, we're getting another delivery. Oh, yeah, come on, bring it in, put it right here. Thanks so much. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Again,
how you doing? Keep them moving.
Sorry if you're one of those people that had a fucking rough time. Hope you don't feel bad. I was very fortunate.
I mean, I was very fortunate too.
Right place, right time.
I also worked in a fucked up industry that pushed me to my limit, my very limit.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I consider myself very lucky to be employed and all that. But it got rough there for a minute.
Yeah, I bet. I can only imagine.
There was a time I wanted to take a long walk up a short pier.
Right? Playing oncoming traffic?
Yeah.
Trust me, what the hell, Jens? Our mother had a fucking boatload of great analogies like, hey, why don't you go take a long walk off a short pier?
Yeah.
Why don't you go play in oncoming traffic? Those were two of her favorites.
Oh, that one's still in the long walk off a short pier is still in my rotation.
Number one favorite. Let's see if you can hit it. See if we're on the same page.
See, I don't know what you're coming with, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try my best Casey Kasem.
Okay.
And coming in at number one.
Want in one hand, shit in the other one.
And see which one fills up faster. I didn't know that was where you're going. I use that one too a lot.
But that was Mom's number one. But Mom, I want to get blah, blah, blah. Well, want in one hand and shit in the other one. See which one fills up faster.
I use that for the people that work with me.
Oh, my God.
I want to be done for the day. Want one hand, shit in the other, and see which one fills up faster.
Someone in the What the Heinz is going, you guys are fucking gross.
Yeah, but I have to imagine there's people out there that also go, yeah, my parents did that too.
Oh, for sure. Hey, if your mom or dad said that, email whatthehellpodcast@yahoo.com. Tell me about it.
Like
I always thought that was kind of yeah, it did. I always thought that was kind of original because there's still some people that look at me like, what the fuck did you just say?
Figure it out, work through it, you can do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna
that's fucking gross, man.
You're gonna shit your hand full before you get what you want.
It's fucking gross, man. Oh, there's got we can't be the only ones. We can't. So yes, that's again, I would say, what the hell is up with the lucky person that you travel with? But I'm gonna tweak it, and I'm gonna say tonight's episode will be, what the hell is up with being the lucky charm?
Well, I mean, I understand your grievance. Don't get me wrong, because obviously everybody wants to be the one that's like, cool, I won,
Yeah, yeah,
And I get the jealousy, and it's not like real jealousy. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like resentful, hateful jealousy. It's just like, oh man, I wish I want to be that.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
No,
It's not like, oh, this motherfucker. It's just like, man, why not me? Come on.
yeah. No,
So-
dude,
so
you're
the-
killing it.
Yeah. So I understand the jealousy aspect of it. That's why I'm not like, whoa, dude. Because like I get that like that too. It's like when like someone will like come into work and be like, I want $1,000 on a lottery ticket. And you're like, you motherfucker.
Exactly. Like,
And it's not any hate towards that individual. It's just like, oh man, why not me? I wish I could
Yeah.
have done that.
wish it was me. Why
Yeah,
can't it be
that's all.
me?
That's all it is.
By the way, for the what the hellions out there, Devil's River agave bourbon. Not a fan. Not a fan. Bourbon and agave, aka tequila, they really don't mix well. It's okay if you put it in Coke.
Have you tried the Rocks whiskey yet?
No, tell me.
Paramana?
Oh, his Terramana tequila. No, I have not yet.
Or not whiskey. I don't know.
No, he's got tequila.
You
I-
literally had tequila up there. I meant to say tequila. I don't know why I said whiskey.
No, I have not yet, but it's on my list.
I know it can be kind of pricey.
Well, it's no worse than Crystal Skull. That fucking shit's pricey.
Not up here. It's not.
What are you paying up there for a 750?
You're just talking about the regular skull, right?
Yeah, the regular bottle is 750 milliliters.
Like, I think the liquor store near me had it for like $49.99.
That's kind of pricey. $50 a bottle. That's what it is here. $50 a bottle. That's a little pricey.
Eh,
It's a little pricey.
maybe it's the nostalgia in me.
But I
Then I'm
love
like-
I
then I'm
love the
like-
bottle. I love the
Well,
bottle. But that I can get Tito's down here for $12,
Oh, we
which
got
is
Tito's
pretty
up here.
fucking good vodka.
Oh, we got Tito's up here.
I'd imagine it's not $12, but Austin is the home of Tito's, so
Oh, I know. They were running radio commercials for a while.
Yeah.
Tito's made in Austin, Texas.
yeah, a big deal. I wanted, there's like Devil's River agave bourbon. I'm a whiskey guy. I like fucking whiskey, and I'm like, whiskey with agave. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's a little sweeter. But it literally tastes like they mixed bourbon and tequila, and I'm like, no, not a fan. I'll do it as a mixer. I'll pour it in Coke to drink it to say I did. But no,
Yeah.
not a fan.
See, I would not think of fucking with that. Like, I mean, I know you've gotten into like the deeper part of like whiskey fandom.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I
st-
have. Not gonna lie.
Personally, I'm still a Crown boy if I'm gonna fuck with it.
Crown will always be my favorite.
Like
But,
that is hands
I've-
down my favorite whiskey.
I have bought 6th Street Distillery, which is some higher end bourbon down here. Good, not my favorite. I've bought Garrison Brothers, which is $100 a bottle
Mhm.
to share with my dad when he came down here. Not my favorite. Crown is still, and especially the Crown Reserve in the gold bag is so fucking good. Like I
Like-
like that over the black, and I know people like freak out over the Crown Black, which is supposed to be even smaller batch. But
I
you
love it
know-
all.
you know the person I'm talking about, but a franchisee that I worked with got me Crown Reserve one year for Christmas,
Yeah,
a big
it's
fucking
delicious.
bottle, and I just like, oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Like just something about the recipe, especially. Like,
Yeah.
I know there are people that drink it straight, probably do shots. I'm an old man. I don't do that. I mix it with Coke. And the way it mixes with Coke is just so brilliant. It's so smooth. You get that ice in there and you just take that real good sip, and it's just oh
I'm gonna fuck with you a little bit because I do the same thing. Here's what I want you to try if you can find it. There's 2 versions of a bourbon called BSB. It's literally short for brown sugar bourbon. There's one version that's your standard 80 proof liquor, right? It's great as a sipper over ice. You sip it, it tastes like brown fucking sugar. It's fun. Most people go, okay, I don't know about this, but then they try it and they go, okay, this is fucking good. Second version is BSB 103, aka 103 proof, right? Not as good as a sipper, right? Because the higher alcohol content eats into the flavor.
yeah.
So I'm going to challenge you. Either way you want to do it, 103 or the standard, BSB and Coke.
I mean, I would do it. I mean,
try it. Again, we're talking brown sugar flavor
well, how much
mixed
is
with
this a bottle?
Coca-Cola. The regular is cheap as shit. It's less than $20.
It's not gonna be one of them ones.
No, it's not the Garrison Brothers. No.
Well, that's what I mean. It's not gonna be one of the ones that you're looking at. It's like the bottle's got like a fucking 2 years worth of dust on it.
Oh no. It's a basic liquor bottle.
Okay.
You know, it looks like everybody else's. The regular version is a very plain label. You should be able to pick up a 5th for less than $20.
Yeah.
The 103, obviously, with the higher alcohol content, is going to be a little more. But again, just I mean, you know what Coke tastes like. Just add some brown sugar to it, and you're going, ooh, it's fucking good.
I'm not denying that. I mean, it sounds good.
Yeah, I'll do the BSB, the regular over ice, just as a sipper, right up there. And we've talked about the Wild Turkey American Honey back in the day that my dad turned me on to. Again, as a sipper, just as wow, this is nice. It's sweet. It's good. Again, you're not a big, whiskey over ice kind of guy.
No.
Those 2 I really, really like.
I'm not even a shot guy anymore, to be honest with you.
As a mixer, try it. Just grab yourself a bottle of the BSB, mix it with Coke, you'll love it. The hell was that?
I was looking for my shelf.
And again, what the hellions? Try it. You'll fucking like it. It's good shit.
Also, try Crown Royal. It's also awesome.
I will always be a huge fan of Crown.
Hashtag not a sponsor, but if they want to sponsor us, I'd be more than glad to fucking carry that flag.
I will fucking, you can sponsor us for a bottle per host per month.
Sold.
I'm in. Costs you fucking nothing, and we will sing your praises to the high hills.
I'll do ad breaks every 5 minutes.
We have listeners international. They're in Germany. They're all over the fucking place. I will sing your fucking praises. Just send me a bottle a month. I'm good.
It can just be regular too. It doesn't even have to be reserved.
Agreed. 1,000,000% agreed, bro. 1,000,000% agreed.
Yeah, I'm getting a bottle this weekend.
Shit we fucking like just because.
Oh, 100%. Like, I know everybody's got their thing. There's like the vodka guys, and you got your tequila girls. And I know some people are like, whiskey makes me angry. Like, no, I just kind of get chill and just
tequila makes me angry.
I've heard whiskey a lot too, though.
All right, I'm gonna show you this video. It has nothing to do with the fucking context. Oh, first I'm gonna show you this picture because I know you're not on fucking Facebook. I'd like you to meet. Okay, wait a minute. So my granddaughter is your grandniece.
Mm-hmm.
Maddie posted this today, and it's one of the cutest pictures I've ever seen.
Oh, very nice.
So that's that's my granddaughter cheesing it up. Because you'll get a kick out of this. One of the things I did, this was a vacation, a cruise ship of firsts for me, in that I did a lot of things that I hadn't done on other ships, right? Jamaica, I did not get off the ship. Not a fan of going on shore in Jamaica just because of how much. And I'm not faulting anybody, and I'm not saying anything bad about them, but they really like they see the cruise ships come in, and they know they're going to make their money, and even when you politely tell them no, thank you, they are just like, no, come here, and I'm just like, I don't want to do that.
Well, I mean, because that they've gotten so many people to be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, no, for sure. So one of the things I did like that day is on 12 cruises, I had never gotten in the pool and just relaxed in the pool. I've been in a couple of the hot tubs and relaxed, never got in the pool. That day, I sat in the pool all fucking day because so many people were off the ship. I just got in the pool and chilled.
That's a me move right there. I would do something like that.
It was great. It was fucking amazing.
Like,
I am not
y'all
even
fuck
lie.
off. I'll be over here.
That's me chilling in the fucking pool.
Yeah.
Just like I'm putting my arms up on there, I'm letting my feet hang, and I am fucking chilling. It was great. The other thing that I did that I had not done before, that I had heard about in Cozumel, was you're gonna laugh, what they call the fish spa.
Is that the thing where the fish eat the dead skin off your feet?
That is exactly it. You nailed it.
Yeah.
So we're sitting.
I have the internet.
Okay. So I want a little fucking credit because I'm in Cozumel and I'm repping What the Hell, baby. I am repping What the Hell on the beach in fucking Cozumel. There's the What the Hell logo on the hat. You can see the water in the back. I am fucking chilling. What the Hellions, check it out on YouTube. I am
very nice.
What the Hell internationally. So I'm chilling there, having a couple of beers, just having a good time. And they come around and they start talking about this fish spa. And I remember it from last time. And I'm like, you know what? Depending on how much they want to charge for this, I'm gonna fucking try it out. So the lady comes around. I'm like, okay, how much? It's like $20. I'm like, okay, I'm in. I'm in. Let's fucking do this shit, right? So
yeah, I've seen this before.
So the cool part was what they do is you go in, they wash your feet off, and they sit you down on this chair, and they have you put your feet on the edge, and they say, okay, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna put both feet in slowly at the same time. Don't scare the fish. And they bust out this iPad to get your reaction while you do this, right? And so here's me putting my feet in Cozumel. I'm like, that's different.
Yeah.
And so they're doing the iPad, and then here's the fish fucking doing my feet, right? And they come down and they put me in the fucking tank with a lot of the bigger fish. It kind of felt like your foot was falling. It felt vibrational, right? They don't have any teeth. It doesn't hurt.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, they don't have any teeth, so you have nothing to worry about.
But what they're doing is they're fucking starting at one spot on your foot, and they're fucking moving up like a goddamn vacuum cleaner, right?
Yeah, they're like algae eaters.
Yeah.
You ever seen an algae eater on like a side of a tank?
Yeah, exactly. You're nailing it. And so there's so many of these little fish doing it, and they're moving so much that it feels like your feet are falling asleep, but not at the point where it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If you're sensitive, it's fucking ticklish as fuck.
You're fucked.
Right. Like I'm sitting here, and in front of me there was two more seats, and these two big old black dudes come sit down, right? And I don't mean that bad. I mean, they're muscular dudes, probably 3% body fat fucking
they're
between
just big
them.
Dudes.
Yeah.
Big dudes.
And they sit down, and the girl's there with the fucking iPad, and she's like, ready? And they both put it at the same time. They both go, ah! Right? Fucking getting used to it. It was funny as fucking hell. But I was like, I'm gonna fucking try this, right? It's something different.
Yeah.
And at the end they wash your feet off, and they give you another foot massage on top of it all. That was great. I fucking loved it.
Yeah, like I said, like I've heard about this before. It's nothing new to me. I'm not surprised. Like I think if I was in your position, I'd be like, fuck it, I'll try it.
Yeah, exactly. It was great. It was fucking great. It was something different. I can say I did it. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Absolutely. It was great. $20? Come on.
Screw it. Why not? I'm on vacation.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it was a good vacation. It was a vacation of a lot of firsts that had happened, even though I'd been on, at that point 12 cruises, but yeah.
But who's counting?
But who's counting? And first world problems. Hey, I paid for them, whatever. It wasn't free. So excuse me. Anyway, all that having been said, point being, apparently I'm people's lucky charm. I'm just not the fucking lucky one. I will rub my luckiness off on you. What the hell? And here you go. I'm rubbing you. That sounds horrible. There you go. I'm not rubbing you, TJ. Not
phrasing. Can
you imagine what Jason and Lynn would be saying right now?
Phrasing.
Oh, what the hellions. Thanks for tuning in. Please rate, like, subscribe, go to the YouTube channel. Email us whatthehellpodcast@yahoo.com. Show suggestions. Tell us we're fucking stupid. Tell us we're great. Whatever. If you want to be a guest, something, reach out to us, please. We want to hear. If you want to hear,
even if you want feet pics of Sean, give him a ring.
That's just. Oh, that's.
I couldn't help myself. You ended with the fish story, man.
I got nothing for that. Nothing. Where's my cheering? I don't even know where my fucking bell is. There you go. Fucking winning belt. Number one answer. Good one. This is why I don't tell you what I'm going to say, because you come up with the fucking best shit. God.
I try.
If you... I'm shitting the bed. Constructive criticism.
That's all, folks.
Constructive criticism. Hey, you want to be a guest? If you want to come on and tell us how shitty we are, I'll entertain it. Let's do it. What the Hell Podcast at, all one word, at Yahoo, spelled out, at yahoo.com.
I will just say this. I am open to that idea, but you better come correct.
Yeah.
Because I am going to be clapping back like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. And again, we'll take it, but don't expect us to not fire back.
Yeah.
We'll take it all day long. Again, we do this for you. I can talk to my brothers any fucking time and just call them, hey, how you doing? And not put it on the fucking internet. I can do that. As a matter of fact, we still do it. But we do this for your entertainment too. So if you're entertained, if you're not entertained, tell us what fucking would entertain you.
We're trying our best over here, okay? I could have spent the last 2 hours being Spider-Man, but instead I'm here recording for you people.
That's right. That's right. So again, what the hell podcast at yahoo.com. I'm not even putting the Twitter out there because I haven't checked it and no one's doing it anyway. So just fucking email. And again, anybody, just fucking say hi. It's 2 letters. H-I. Send. Do it. Do it.
So I have a somebody story.
Bring it.
Somebody once told me. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Fucking walked into that one. Somehow, as soon as you said that, I'm like, oh, we're going to get some Smash Mouth.
Hey, at least I gave you like the first 4 words and not the full verse.
Right. Again, what the hell? Thank you for listening. Thank you for downloading. We do appreciate you. You're fucking awesome. I'm not gonna let Jason be the don't be a lazy twat. Hey, thanks for listening. We do appreciate you. And again, we want to make it better for you. So suggestions, comments, criticism, you got the email address. I'm not saying again. And as we wrap it up,
Come at me, bro.
what do you got for the What the Hellions, man of many books?
You know what I'm gonna say. I say it every week. Be good to each other, people.
You fucking heard them. Be good to each other, people. Thanks for listening. We will catch you on the flip side.